All right, we back here for another episode of Sports Talk Unfiltered, where we talking all the sports all the time. We're here now, man. We got a lots to talk about. But we ask you guys that you would please like and subscribe. Let everybody know we're on, man. When we're talking some sports on this Tuesday night, we're gonna go for an hour dealing with all of the latest news, latest sports talk. How's everybody doing?
Good,
Hey, what's
good.
up, fam? What's going on?
Good,
All right.
good, 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 good. All right, man. We got a lot to talk about. We're gonna get this. Well, let me do with this before we get to talking about the Dallas Cowboys.
That's not
Um,
news, man.
yeah, that's
That's not
news. That's
news,
news.
man. That's no news.
Yeah, I think that's
It's
a little
news,
bit of
man.
news.
It's news.
That's news. That's news.
Bad news.
There was a Mike Tomlin gave a press conference today talking about my Steelers, talking about Russell Wilson. He has had a hamstring injury that's causing him to be out the last 7 weeks, and they say he's pretty healthy now. And so they gave a interview about this. So I want to kind of listen to it, and then we're gonna come back and talk about it.
Coach Mike Tomlin says that Russell Wilson will be, quote, in consideration to get the start for Sunday night's game against the New York Jets. Wilson has been slowed by a calf injury since training camp. Justin Fields, of course, has started all 6 games for the Steelers so far, leading them to a 4-2 record. Here is Mike Tomlin on the decision.
At the quarterback position, like I said last week, we were scheduled for Russ to work in totality. He did that. Over the course of the week, I got comfortable with his ability to display his health. Now it's about, knocking the rust off. He did some of that last week. He is in consideration this week. We'll see where that leads us, man. Both guys at the quarterback position are scheduled to work tomorrow, and we'll just walk it day by day, all geared toward putting ourselves in best position to win the football game.
All right, that was Mike Tomlin talking about him trying to see if they're going to let Wilson start, but they say he is in contention. My question to you is, how should the Steelers be looking at this? Justin Fields really has played well in these 7 ball games. Even that loss, he played really well. So and he played really well this last week. So what do you guys think about that? About him saying that Russell Wilson, he's going to look at the snaps and then he's going to make a decision on that. Anybody go?
If it ain't broke, why fix it, man? They tied for first place in the division. I don't think you lose. I don't think you lose your starting job to an injury. But when the team playing this well, everybody gelling around, the team. If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it.
Tone.
Mm.
I think there's no way in the world he should be changing starting. I was saying that Justin Fields should have been the starter even before Russ got hurt. There are things, first of all, the offensive line for the Steelers is not the offensive line of old, and therefore you need a quarterback who still has mobility, but you also need a quarterback who's not afraid to throw. And Russell Wilson is the type that the reason why Sean Payton was mad at him is because there were throws there, and Russ wasn't throwing them. He doesn't throw in the tight windows. He really only throws to wide open receivers. And so you don't have, it's not like you have a CeeDee Lamb or Justin Jefferson or, Jamar Chase. You don't have one of those guys that can always get open. You double team Pickens, he's going to have to throw in some tight windows. Justin is not afraid. So I say Justin Fields should be the starter. He should remain the starter unless he gets hurt.
Howard.
I'm with you, Tony. I like Justin as well, man. I've always liked Justin. If people would put him in the right position, but I will say this: I believe, Tomlin was going to start Russell from the jump, and he never got the opportunity to start him because he was hurt, calf injury. I think if he decides to start him, it's because of the lack of points that they're putting on the board. I think he had one where they scored 27 points is the most they done scored this year, if I'm not mistaken. I think that might be the reason to see if they can get some points on the board. But Tony, right, you got a mobile quarterback. He's not making mistakes, man. He's not making any mistakes. So, but I still think, and then y'all just lost one of y'all defensive players too. One of y'all best ones when y'all play Dallas. So, defense still holding y'all up. But I think that maybe, I don't know. I don't know what the reason would be for the switch. Like they said, I think unless he gets hurt, then you switch. But y'all already know Mike Tomlin gonna do what he wants to do. It don't matter. He got the last say so. And if he want Russell to start, he started. Point blank.
Tony, you had something to say on the scoring thing?
Yeah, so if you're going to bench Justin Fields for scoring, then you need to go ahead and bench Patrick Mahomes. You need to go ahead and bench up until last week or the one game they had.
Tony, we can't go with Pat, Tony.
You got to say somebody else other. You got to say somebody else other.
Don't say Patrick. They proven, Tony.
Yeah.
They didn't score a lot last year.
Right. But what did they do? They won the Super Bowl. Justin's biggest problem was turnovers. In game 1, he fumbled the ball. Since then, he has been very good with the ball. He's given them opportunities to win. In fact, last week was the first week that Najee Harris has shown up in 3 years. And so if you go ahead so once Warren comes back and they have a more multiple running game, he is the absolute quarterback for it. Yes, you might not put up a whole bunch of points, but dude, let's not forget, man, Russell Wilson averaged 16 in Denver. He averaged 16 points a game, bro.
Well, I think that's more than what the Steelers averaging now, ain't it?
No, it's not. It's not.
I mean, I'm just saying. Since you're saying he averaged 16 in Denver, what are the Steelers averaging? What's their average?
Hold on, I will tell you.
It's not more. If it is, it's not too much more than that.
So what are you saying, Howard?
I'm just going off of what he just saying that he averaged 16 points in Denver, and I'm just saying. So my point was he was saying that Russell shouldn't be the starting quarterback. That's all he averaged.
18.4.
They averaged 2 more points, Tony.
Right. Howard.
I mean, Russell ain't quarterbacking either. Russell not quarterbacking.
2 more points.
But still, Tony, come on, bro. Stop tripping, man. That's about right around the same thing, man. 16 and 18, Tony. You know, we good with that, Tony. You're a good analyst, but you know what? Stop tripping on that one.
I'm telling you right now. Justin Fields has made some throws that Russell Wilson will not even attempt.
But we ain't been able to see that. So you can't say that. We haven't been able to see that.
Well, let me ask you a question, Tone. You think Tomlin a good coach?
Man, Tomlin one of the best coaches ever, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's one of the best coaches ever.
So you wouldn't think that if he started Russell Wilson, there's got to be a reason he's doing that after 7 games?
That's what I'm saying.
Here's the only reason I could think that he wants to prove that Russell can't do it, so everybody will leave Justin alone.
No,
but do you think right as of right this second, there's really any pressure to change Justin from anybody?
So here's the thing. I think part of what they did before, because remember they got Russell first. And yep. I'm thinking that there could have been some nod, wink, you get in the pole position. I'm not going to let you lose your job to an injury, so I'm going to at least give you an opportunity.
Okay, so you think Thompson might be keeping his word?
That's it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thomas, he looked like the kind of dude that if him and Russell sat down before Justin got there, or even after they got Justin, he told him, "Look, you know what? It's your job to lose," that kind of thing. And then, right.
I agree with that too.
I could see Tomlin being a stand-up guy.
I'm with you, Tony. I think they should keep. I've always liked my boy, man, and Russell can do whatever he can.
He
But
need to hold a clipboard.
Are they both on 1-year deals?
I think so.
Justin's on the last year of his contract.
Of his contract, yeah.
Of his rookie deal. And
Yeah.
Russell's playing for a league minimum.
Oh, okay.
Because he just got 38. So he just got $39 million.
Oh yeah, no. He got the balance of $85 million for free. So
right,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Right.
What were you saying, Elliot?
So they got the Jets and the Giants coming up. So this might not be a bad time to play around.
Yeah, but the problem is you play around with him and he win. If he win big playing on sorry teams, then you can't put Justin back in after that.
Wait. The Jets just got Adams, man.
I mean, well, since you brought that up, my next question was: does Davante Adams trade help the Jets and Aaron Rodgers? Because they just traded for him. What do you think, Tony? Since you said that,
yes, because Aaron is washed, so he needs receivers to first know where to go, like on scramble drills and stuff like that, and then also receivers that can get open and make possession catches. Right now, they're bracketing Wilson, and no other receiver on the Jets is getting open. So Aaron doesn't have anybody to throw to, and apparently he doesn't trust the tight end. So I don't know what the deal is. The offense looks real ugly. I don't know why they're not just running the ball, because they have an awesome running game and a good running blocking line. So yes, when they need first downs, which is the problem that they're having, Adams is probably, if not the best possession receiver, among the top possession receivers in the league.
How?
It's definitely gonna help. It's gonna help him. But my thing is, Buffalo was putting that pressure on him last night, man. Their offensive line wasn't holding up. So if he can't throw the ball, it ain't even gonna matter.
Right, but Adams gets open immediately. So now those hot routes, he don't trust nobody else to throw no hot route to, Howard. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you why throw a ball when you don't trust that somebody's gonna be there, or it might end up being an interception because your man not gonna win. You know what I'm saying? He feels confident that Davante Adams is gonna win. So some of those, even if the line don't block, he's gonna back up and throw the ball, and Davante Adams is gonna come down with it. First down, chains keep moving. Now they can go back to running. He's definitely going to help them. They know each other way too well.
Elliot,
I said it's going to make a major difference. Since the firing of the head coach last night, they switched offensive play calling, and I've seen the difference. The first 2 quarters. Now, yeah, I agree with you, Tony. The Bills did get after him. The second half, but the first half, Aaron Rodgers actually looked decent. I mean, he was getting the ball out quicker. He was hitting the receivers, and they actually should have won that game. To me,
well, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question there, and this is to both Howard and Tony. Since Elliot made the statement, he thought Aaron Rodgers. Well, more so to Tony, he thought Aaron Rodgers looked good, and then Tony, you started out what your statement was that Aaron Rodgers was washed. So
yeah, he's not the same Aaron Rodgers that he used to be. No, he can't scramble. He can't not like he used to. He can't some of those balls that used to be on a rope now got more of a Peyton Manning type trajectory to it. So he's not the same Aaron Rodgers. He has to reinvent himself, and he hasn't done that.
Would you say he washed, or you think he just rusty?
I don't know if he's. I'm leaning with Tony a little bit on it that he's. I'm gonna put the W there, but I ain't gonna completely say the whole word. But I will say this: his biggest problem was him during the off season, man. If you know you got guys that you got to go through the football to, and you don't trust them when you playing right now, you should have been there in the camp. But y'all already know he takes his hiatus and do what he wants to do. And now you're seeing the result of him doing what he want to do. He got one receiver that like you said, is he dependent on right now?
Did he get the coach? Go ahead, Elliot. What you saying?
He got that tight end. He got he got 2 good receivers that he can depend on right now. And then Adams, It's going to open it up for him. Now, I'm not going to say he washed. Everybody can't be Tom Brady at 40. I mean, he the GOAT. So we can't compare him to Tom at 40.
And Tom
So I ain't
Brady
gonna
was
say
slower than this dude and still. Come on, man. He
I ain't
didn't
gonna
lose
say he
anything
washed. I'm just gonna say he
until
not
the
Tom
last
Brady.
game he
man,
played in Tampa.
Tom Brady is got more credit. You know what? His receivers got more yards after reception than any quarterback in the history of the league. And what I'm man, come on, man. Let's stop it. He got to find a way to ruin a perfectly good conversation about one quarterback by bringing up somebody that has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now.
I mean, you're talking about a 40-year-old quarterback. We don't have that in the
40
NFL.
yet.
So Elliot, you don't think he's washed?
No, I don't think he washed. I still think he got some good football left in him. But you got to realize he's a 40-year-old quarterback. That's not Tom Brady. But he can play.
And man, at the end of the day, when you on the field, there's no it ain't no sliders that go along with your age. When you out there, you expected to perform. If you out there, you out there.
And then he coming off an injury. An injury at 40.
So he should have been in camp. Elliot.
So we just gonna keep making excuses for him. That's what we're gonna do.
Did he get the coach fired?
Ooh. No, the team did. I'm not gonna say it was just Rodgers. The team did. They had high expectations. Somebody got to take the blame for it.
When
it should have been
the man in charge.
When he stiff-armed Robert Saleh and didn't give him that hug, that was the signal.
I missed that. What happened?
So he did something on the sideline. He did something good, and when he was coming to the sideline, they dapped up, and Robert Saleh raised his arm up, his other arm to like hug him, and Aaron Rodgers stuck his hand up like this in between them
and pushed him off.
Yeah.
You can't stay on coach after that. One of them got to go. One of them got to go. Both of them can't stay on the team.
He probably don't like him.
Hold on, see, that's what I'm talking about.
He probably dig up some trash. I mean, honestly, Robert Saleh.
We don't really know what happened, do we, Elliot?
Right. No, we don't know what happened.
There are some people.
If you saw it, you could tell that Aaron Rodgers didn't like it. Something was going on.
Yeah,
there are some people that are great coordinators. They do really well. Tom Brady's best years were with McDaniel as his offensive coordinator, but McDaniel has destroyed both teams that he's going to become the head coach. Some people are just good coordinators. They're not the person who's supposed to be running the show, and Robert Saleh might be that person.
He still had his defense intact though.
All right, so y'all really
The biggest thing for the head coach, you ain't never heard no players say that they don't like Mike Tomlin. And they haven't had a losing record in his entire career. There's just that's a certain skill set that not everybody has. Ain't no shade in it. You tried it. It ain't work. That's just not your skill set. Go make money, being the second man. And that way you ain't getting all the arrows.
You talking about the coach?
Yeah, I'm talking about Saleh.
All right. Yep. All right. Well, I mean, he said that, so you don't feel like there's an issue, Elliot. You just think that, it is what it is, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
No. Something going on. Something went on with that, man.
Something
went on with that, man.
Oh, man. I don't know about that, Howard, but look, I found the clip. Have you ever seen the clip, Elliot?
No.
All right. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick on the fly and see if we can see this. Hold on.
All right, so this was a very weird clip which blew up during last night's Jets-Patriots game. By the way, we did a great breakdown of that game. I'm going to link to it up above right now. But you can see this interaction between weird clip which blew up during last night's Jets-Patriots game. By the way, we did a great breakdown of that game. I'm going to link to it last night's Jets-Patriots game. By the way, we did a great breakdown of that game. I'm going to link to it. Blew up during last night's Jets-Patriots game. By the way, we did a great breakdown of that game. I'm going to link to it up above right now. But you can during last night's Jets-Patriots game. By the way, we did a great breakdown of that game. I'm going to link to it up above right now. But you can see this interaction between Aaron
And
Rodgers
I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm gonna tell you something else people been saying as the reason why he got fired. So
No, that was it right there. There ain't no other reason. That was it.
Well, no, it's so some word that's going around right now is Robert Saleh came out to the game wearing a Lebanese flag. You know, because
I did hear about that too. Yeah.
And some people didn't like that because it's like, you know, right now everything is so political. So because of Israel and all
Israel,
that. So there was a lot of people saying that Woody Johnson, who was the former ambassador to the UK, he was in the UK and now he's coming in here, you know, throwing this on. It just kind of seemed like a little show up kind of thing. You know what I mean? And that, so a lot of people, I don't know how true that is. That's just what's out there.
I did hear that, and I think that might have something to it. But that little thing that was right there with what I just saw, you can't stay after that. Somebody got to go. You can't side out a coach because you know everybody see the video just like we just watched it.
Right.
Now, who's gonna respect him in the locker room?
Who's gonna respect
him after that?
Ain't nobody gonna respect him after that. Aaron Rodgers basically looked at you like you gone next week. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers got that man fired. I wouldn't even be surprised he told him to get rid of him after looking at the man like that.
Either him or me.
Yeah, him or me. That's exactly what he said. All right, man, let's talk about before time get out of hand. We need to talk about this Dallas situation. Look, my question is, man, did Dallas lose? Dallas lost at home for sure, and they lost big, but did Dallas give it away or did the Lions take it? Which one was it?
Hey, man, in all fairness, the Lions been sitting here circling that game since that ref made that bad call last year saying that man did not check in eligible. He even made up a wrong number. Refs need to just say my bad and let it go. Dallas got with that ref. They brought that ref brought that on Dallas last week because that's the game they've been practicing for the whole year. They were coming for this game.
The whole all season.
All right, so you think Detroit just punished them?
Yeah, you don't think it was 400. Dallas did well to keep them under 50 because their goal was to score 100.
Elliot.
Yeah, man. I just think it's one game. I don't think the season is over. I don't think, we can start looking at next year. I just think it was that one game. The Lions was not going to lose this game, and they were going to do everything they could to run up the score. And not going to say, Dallas didn't help them any, but there was no way they would win this game.
How?
What you want me to say?
Which one it was? Do you Dallas give it away, or do you think the Lions took it?
No, they didn't give nothing away. They took it, and they ran it down their throats. They did what they were supposed to do. And you can check out and we had guys on the defense out, and we the offense looked horrible. So if you can't put no points on the board with the offense, if you can't match them, the defense was getting trucked. This dude wasn't. We suck, man. Dallas suck. Period.
Let me ask you a question, Howard. Since you did that, let me ask you a question. What do you think? You think they got a chance of missing the playoffs?
Yeah.
Wow.
You look at all the teams that's got 4-2 records that look better than Dallas, and Dallas still got to play some of them.
The NFC North, bro. They all 4-2, homie.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, and look, and they got a hard schedule coming up too, man.
Yeah,
they got a hard schedule.
Within their division is 2 teams right now that's vying for winning the division and wild card. You got
don't say the Eagles.
Teams.
Don't say the Eagles.
You can say what you want, Howard, but they there. Whether they winning or losing, they there.
You can say what you want. It ain't gonna be the Eagals.
It might not be. I'm just saying they there right now.
You can't mark the Giants as a win. I mean, as a win either.
No, you can't.
They not the Giants no more either.
The Eagles are 3-2, Tony. They don't look good either.
Yeah, Howard.
The
Yeah,
best
but the
team in that
question
division-
is, can you mark that down as a win for sure for Dallas?
for the division, division games are different, man.
I know I ain't all that different in division. I just asked you, could you mark that down a win for Dallas? That's what I asked.
What mark the division down as a win?
No, the
The
Eagles.
The Eagles game.
The Eagles game. Because you just finished saying they're not that good. I'm asking you, are they not?
They're not that good. They're not
all right,
that
so you
good.
feel like
They're not
that's a
that good.
W. You can mark that down as a
split 1-1.
W.
We split 1-1 last year as well. We should have beat them twice. We split 1-1 last year. But this team with Dallas, I wouldn't be surprised if they get beat twice by Philly. I wouldn't be surprised if they get beat twice by the Commanders. I don't think the Giants can beat them because the Giants can't score touchdowns.
Okay, that just goes against what the argument you was just making about how you thought Philly wasn't that bad. I mean, that you
They're
thought
not
Philly
that-
wasn't that good. I'm sorry.
They're not. They're
Yeah,
not.
but you just geared to say they could beat you. You think they can beat you twice?
They may.
All right, look, y'all. Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure. I'm just trying. Look, let me ask you a question, man. With the way the Dallas looking, do you think the Cowboys should go ahead and hire Bill Belichick now? Because Tony,
They're
you
not
talked
gonna
about
do
Bill
it,
Belichick. You think they should hire Bill Belichick?
They're not gonna do it, though.
They were going to hire. I don't think they should hire Bill Belichick. I think so.
Oh yeah, because you think the game has passed them by a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And unless you get Bill Belichick and all his coordinators, like unless you can get Josh McDaniel to come back to be the OC, and I don't even know who you're gonna get to be the defensive coordinator.
Tom Brady to be the
all
quarterback.
of them washed. So, yeah, no.
We should have
Bill
went and got
Belichick-
Ryan, man. We should have went and got him as the defensive coordinator.
Who?
They should have hired Rex Ryan.
Rex Ryan. We should have went and got him.
Rex Ryan. It
And
would
he
have been
wanted
a
to be
whole
there.
different ball game.
He wanted to be there. Should have got Rex Ryan. Period.
Rashad just said they should get Robert, the guy from Jets, as the DC.
Yeah.
Hey, look, that's a good look too.
Yeah. Because right now, Mike Zimmer's some trash, bro.
Hey, look, man, it's hard for me to be up here being a Cowboy fan. Can we move on?
The reason why they didn't hire Rex Ryan was because Mike McCarthy didn't want Rex Ryan. Because if Rex Ryan was the defensive coordinator,
He was going to take his job.
Right. This conversation that we were having today and everybody else will be having would be whether Mike McCarthy should be fired and they put Rex Ryan as the
Rex Ryan as a coach.
That's
You better
why they
put
didn't
Tony.
hire him as the DC.
Hey, wasn't
100%.
Rex Ryan the coach before? No.
Yeah.
Won't he the Dallas coach before?
No, he was the Jets coach.
never.
He was the Jets coach. He wanted never the Jets. Oh, I'm thinking of Bill Parcells.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Bill Parcells. How old is Rex Ryan now?
I mean,
He kind of up there, ain't he?
He in his
Yeah, but he ain't old, man. He ain't old.
No, 60
He
ain't
ain't
old.
Belichick old.
He ain't old.
He ain't
for coaching.
Belichick old. He ain't Belichick old.
Oh, okay. All right.
61.
Well, 61?
Yeah,
Okay,
Oh.
that ain't that bad. That
Oh,
ain't
no.
he
he
ain't
good to go.
Belichick old. Matter of fact, since you hiring old people,
But-
just bring him and Pete Carroll back. Just bring them together, put them on the side.
Right. And Tom Brady. But look, I don't think
They can't
Belichick
afford Tom
and
Brady.
Jones
They
can
got a
exist.
$60 million quarterback already.
I don't think Belichick and Jones can.
That would not work.
No,
That ain't gonna
they
work.
can't.
No way.
No, as a matter of fact, this entire season is Jerry Jones' fault. Jerry Jones has mishandled this team. The salary cap mess that they're in right now is because he waited too long to pay everybody, and he paid
There you
all
go.
the wrong people.
There you go.
Everybody that he gave money to, that he
I
paid
agree.
without a fight, has either ended up washing out or injured out or whatever. And he kept playing with his quarterback money. He kept playing with his receiver money. And they didn't go $10 million. You couldn't find $10 million to get Derrick Henry. You couldn't
Stop,
find
man.
$10 million to get Derrick Henry, man.
I know
Come on,
Derrick.
talk
I know
about
Derrick
all in.
Henry is happy he didn't go there now though, because they
No,
can't block.
Not
because they would
necessarily.
be winning.
No,
They
they
would
can't
be
block. They
winning.
can't. They can't block for Derrick Henry. They line is
It
trash.
doesn't
Yes, they
matter.
can.
They would be winning. They can run block. They can't.
Exactly. They can run with Derrick
they can
Henry,
run
man.
block, but they don't have a running
I'm
back.
sorry. I'm sorry. Can prove to me that they can run block. How you
What do
gonna
you mean
prove? How
prove
you
it?
gonna prove
The
that
running
statement?
game suck right
No, no,
now.
no.
The running game
The
suck.
running
How you gonna prove that?
No. Watch it. The running back gets hit 2 yards across the line of scrimmage, right? That means that the offensive line is creating a hole and moving. It's just that when this running back gets touched, he goes down. And it ain't no.
All right, so
it
you
ain't
saying
no,
it's the running back, is not the line.
as far as their running game, yeah. But their passing
Right.
game, they can't block to give that time.
I'm
Well, when
still
they
trying
give
to
him
figure
time,
out why
when they give
Pollard
him
got
time, he throwing to the other team. It don't even matter.
Hey man, Turbin looking good though, Howard.
When he can put it in his hands.
But
But
here's
they-
the problem. All of that being said, Dallas' problem is not their offense at all. Their problem is their defense. Their defense
It is.
can't stop a nosebleed, bro.
It is 100.
Yeah.
This the all in. This the
can't
all
run
in.
the ball.
I mean,
owner.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I like y'all know I don't care for the Cowboys at all. But man, it's kind of sad though, man. I'm starting to
No,
feel
it ain't.
bad, man. I'm starting to feel
I ain't
bad.
feeling it. I'm sorry that you feeling bad, but I ain't. I'm so sorry you feeling bad. I'm not.
All right, man. Look, we got it. We got to almost get ready to go. We got 15 minutes left. Let's get to these segments, man, before we run out of time.
Basketball season here though.
Basketball season
Let's
is
talk.
getting ready to start up. I know last
It
week,
is.
James
Elliot,
ready
we'll
to
talk
get
about
hot.
this real quick. I know last week, Elliot, you wanted to talk about the importance of LeBron and Bronny being on the court together.
Yeah, man, it was a
Um,
historic moment, man. Father and son hit the
How did
court.
that make you
it
feel?
wasn't
How did that make you
official.
feel being an LA
You know
fan?
what I mean, it was touching. It was heartfelt to see it happen. But as far as what it's gonna do for the Lakers, it ain't gonna do nothing.
Listen, man,
It
y'all
ain't
can say
bring
what
us
y'all
no
want.
title.
I was proud the first day I was able to go to the rec in a run, and me and my son could be on the same court. You know what I'm saying? He was playing with
Yeah,
adults
it was a
and
special
stuff like
moment.
that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You feel good that your son that came up and you done. Imagine being
I feel
in
you,
the
Tony.
league, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
feel you.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I
But
Yeah.
feel you,
Bronny
Tony.
ain't trying to
James
play.
are
He's
about
not.
championships, though.
They're not.
The-
They're not trying to play
They're about
Bronny this year.
champions.
They're
The
gonna
Lakers
stash him
organization
and
about
let him grow.
championships.
They're gonna stash him
We ain't
and let
about
him grow.
heartfelt moments. Don't feel no seats, Tony.
No, actually, that does fill seats.
Fill seats.
Actually, that
It
Well,
does
for
does
fill
right
seats.
now,
As a matter of fact, they could be playing they could be playing the Detroit Pistons at home.
Hey, did
And-
he have a decent game? Didn't he finally have a decent game recently?
Not in the preseason.
I thought he
He
had
hasn't
13
really.
points, or maybe he didn't.
He hasn't
Oh.
really been
I don't
playing.
remember that.
No, don't
Yeah,
no,
yeah, he
Tony.
hasn't.
Don't say he hadn't been playing, Tony. That's
No. In the like no, he really like the summer league. He did have because they played him real minutes.
right.
Here,
When y'all think he going back down? When you think he going back down?
when the G League starts?
Oh,
that's
okay.
Yeah,
probably gonna
I
be
heard that he's
mid-
going down.
Yeah, mid November, December. So he's
Okay.
not going to dress for any of the games
Dang it.
because the intent is to send him down.
So you don't think they're gonna put him in at least one game, a regular season
Well,
game?
you
with
gotta
LeBron?
do that, don't
Yes,
you?
no, they will. They will. It just won't be right away. Just because.
No,
he
I'm
has
saying
a
you don't think
contract.
it'll be the one of the first home
Oh.
game or something?
That's what I'm
I don't
thinking.
think so.
It gotta
I
be.
don't think so. And the reason why I don't think so is because the Lakers
Well-
have to figure out their rotation.
But they only gonna
first
put
of
him
all-
in. They ain't gonna mess with the rotation.
No. What I'm saying is they need all of those other guys to be active so that they can put them in to see if they can actually. fit in the
I see what you're saying. They
rotation.
don't need him taking up a roster spot.
Right. They don't need him taking up a roster spot right now. Because the point is not because they need bigs. So that the Lakers will probably once Wood gets back, they'll probably have Wood. If Koloko ever get cleared, Koloko, they might bring up Castleton. They might have all those big guys to see who can play next to Davis. Once everybody else wash out, then they can clear those roster spots. They can bring Bronny up for the touching moment. Right now, they're trying to figure out what they got to do to win. So I don't
So
see
you
them
don't think
bringing
they'll do
him
this
up.
the first 2 weeks of the season? You don't think that'll happen?
I don't.
I mean-
It could. I just don't think it would because of what they're trying to do.
Howard, you don't
Every
think
day-
so either?
I
No.
think they got to.
I don't
They
see
got
nowhere. I don't see nowhere where they won't put him in the. I don't see a situation
I
where
don't
they
even think
won't get him
LeBron
in
will
the
not
game.
let this
But
happen.
think about it. They already put him in there with him, even
No,
though
that
it's
don't count.
preseason.
That don't
That don't
count. That
count.
don't
That's
count.
not official.
Yeah, that
That's
don't
not
count.
official.
That don't count
Why it's not official?
That don't go
because
on
it
the
ain't an
books.
official game. That's preseason.
Yeah. That's preseason.
That's preseason.
Listen to me. It's an NBA game. Whether it's preseason or not, it's an NBA game.
It don't count.
And
It's not an
they're there.
NBA game.
It
Through
don't
that
don't count.
together.
I mean, it was nice too. I really
It was
felt
nice.
some kind of way. It was
They
nice
keep
too.
they
But it
do
wasn't the
count.
real
Bishop.
moment.
It don't matter. He
They
hurt
do
right
That's
now.
count.
a prelude to the real moment.
What'd you
Preseason
say?
does
Right now.
count, Bishop.
It
Yeah,
count
that's
for
a-
what?
It counts for them.
How does it
They
hurt
count?
keep record.
No,
They
they
keep
not.
record.
Not for the not
don't
when the
matter.
season start.
He's hurt right now. It don't matter.
Who
He
don't-
hurt.
When the
Who's
season
talking
start,
about,
when the
bitch?
season start, they don't go into the season saying you was 4-5 in preseason.
They sure don't.
Yeah, they don't do that. It's 0-0. It don't count.
I think the Warriors undefeated right now. I don't think that means nothing.
Yeah, it don't
No,
mean
actually,
it don't
I do
mean.
think it means something.
What does it
The
mean?
thing-
But do
it
they
means
get what they do? Do they get a
No.
better seeding in the
They're
playoff
finding out
tournament
what
No,
they
no, no.
got,
in
man.
the midseason
They're
tournament?
finding out what they got on their team, bro. It
I ain't
does
say
mean
I
something.
didn't
What
say
y'all
I
talking-
didn't say playing the games don't help them get understanding. I'm talking about they don't count to the schedule.
They don't count. The points don't count, and the
Yeah,
record
yeah, you
books,
don't get
none
him.
of that.
He didn't raise. LeBron ain't raising his point total in the
So what's the-
preseason
what-
game.
so what is the purpose of them keeping the records then? If it don't count,
I don't know. Really, they don't have to keep
that
them
means
for
Vegas.
real.
what y'all telling
Yeah,
me.
they can
what
really,
y'all
they
telling
can,
me
they
is-
can really, they
Vegas.
can really just play and don't even keep score.
They
But
really
what
can't.
y'all-
That's right. That's right. That's
They,
right.
none of that
They-
stuff count.
They can get out there and run sets like it's a
They can run
joint
sets.
practice.
Yeah, they
It
can.
counts to
I mean,
them,
I
man.
understand. They just got somebody a competition to play against.
It counts to them.
Oh, well,
Getting
I
the
mean,
feeling
it
of the
might-
game, it counts.
You think it
Yeah,
counts
That's
to
all I'm
them
talking
it
about.
counts. To LeBron it counts. To Bronny it counts.
to JJ Redick? It count
Yeah.
because he trying to figure out some stuff, but it don't count towards the season.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It
I know
means
that
something.
part. I know that
That's
part,
what-
but
that's
it's
the
just
part I'm saying. It
it's
means
something that
something.
ain't
They're
never
trying to
happened,
do
whether it's regular season, preseason. I don't care what you say. It ain't never happened in the NBA.
If they felt that way, they wouldn't try to ever get him in the game with LeBron again. They'd be like, "Oh,
Well,
we already got it."
If they didn't feel that way, it wouldn't be all this.
Because really, to be honest, they ain't never played together for a game yet.
Isn't
No,
that
they
why
gonna
you
play
put your
together.
take on
They
last
gonna
week?
play
For
Elliot?
they ain't never
What was
played
the
together
purpose
for
of
an
you putting your take on
NBA
last week?
season yet.
Hey,
I just-
they gonna
Elliot, what
play
was the
against
purpose of you
Nets.
putting your take on last week?
I
Because what?
wanted to announce what was to come.
No. What was your
That's all.
purpose?
Just to
What was
announce
the
what
big?
was
What
to
was the
come.
big deal? What was the big deal?
Yeah, father and son.
That's all I
will
gotta
be
say. You
playing
already
an
said.
NBA
it.
game. Will
Nothing
be
else
playing
need
an
to be
NBA
said.
game.
How many times had that ever happened?
Elliot, you can't change
hadn't
it. You
happened
can't
yet.
change because he got a
Huh?
good point, Elliot. You can't change.
It haven't
How
happened
many
yet.
times?
Elliot, because he got a good point.
Yo, that's that mess we get.
Hey,
every
Elliot,
week,
because
man,
he
and you keep letting
making a
them do
good
it.
point now. You can't change it.
But
You keep
Bishop,
letting
it,
them do it every
hadn't
week.
happened yet.
Hey,
You-
Elliot, you know the reason you wanted to
had
talk
your
about that.
segment for it. It was your segment, man.
You know why you put that. You
Ronnie?
about to.
Yeah,
That was your
preseason.
segment.
Preseason, first time ever. Preseason.
Hey, Elliot, you are the best. Ain't nobody better than you at changing something and then acting like you
That
ain't
dude-
changing. Ain't
Yo,
nobody
man,
better
he
than you at that.
he
You
a
are
real
the
life
man.
soul, man.
He was
Real
standing
life
on that
soul.
hill. He was standing on that hill. It was
That's
all I
significant
got
that
to
they
say.
was on the court together. But it was just
It's
preseason.
significant, man.
It is
Yeah,
significant.
but what I'm
All right,
saying
look,
is-
man. Let's get to these segments
Troll.
real quick before we get out of here.
Troll.
We're gonna go ahead and do Howard's
Troll.
Heroes. Let's get to it.
I think they're too inside tackles.
Man, if y'all didn't see this game, you missed a great game between Oregon and Ohio State. Dylan Gabriel brought them back from 12 down to help them beat Ohio State. Ohio State tried to pull it out at the end, but they couldn't. But this was one of the best games of the year, man. Y'all had to see it. You had to see it. I don't even like Oregon, but anyway, that was one of the best games of the year right there. LSU, Ole Miss. That was a great game. I couldn't know if that was the number one game, but that was the number one game. But Ole Miss failed at the end like they always do with their coach. They lose. to LSU. LSU pulled it out in overtime, beat them 26-23. And this one here, let me tell y'all something.
That's some trash.
Huh?
That's some
Penn
trash,
State,
bro.
yo, Penn State did what they had to do, man. Y'all can't say anything about Tyler Warren. He had 17 catches for 224 yards. Tight end. He wore USC out. That looked good right there, USC, but they came up short. Come on, y'all. That was some good games, man. I should have put Alabama and South Carolina in that joke, too. Woo,
Yeah, that was
my
a good
goodness.
one. That was a good one too.
That was a good game. Alabama shouldn't have been.
All right,
in that game.
well, y'all got anything to say about those 3 games? Did y'all watch those 3 games? Anything you want to say about it?
Woo.
Or Howard did a good
It was
job
some
on
good
that?
games. Good games.
Yeah, they were good games. Lincoln Riley might be in trouble.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go ahead and do Elliot. Let's get over your surprises of the week.
Oh man, look at my boy Caleb Williams. Started off slow this season, but this first round draft pick showed some life on Sunday. 23 of 29, 226 yards, 4 TDs.
Really efficient.
Yes, sir.
And he's
Hey,
making a lot of plays with his
look
legs.
at my boy
Well, trying to make one with his arm
Baker.
to Mike Evans, and
Look
right
at me
out of the
now,
gate,
Cleveland
first down picked
Mayfield.
up by the
Hey,
veteran receiver,
he's showing out. He
number
did
12.
over 500 yards last week. Came up, dropped another 226 this week. He ain't had to show out as much. The running game took over, and Baker got him looking good. Cleveland keep getting him on call, but he ain't listening. Hey, check out
Bijan Robinson is into the end zone for a
Falcons.
check out the Falcons, man. They looking good right now. I didn't think Cousins had it in him, but he got the Falcons looking like contenders right now. You don't need. Hey, I thought Justin Jefferson was his success, but hey, this man looking good on his own. Got the Falcons looking like contenders this season, man.
All right. We got the Heroes. He got the Falcons. He got Caleb
Drake
Williams.
London.
You say
It ain't
what?
like he got trash. I say he got Drake London and Mooney. It ain't like he throwing the trash, but
Hey,
And he got
I
hits
didn't,
of the
for real,
safety.
I ain't think
And
he
he
would
got
be able to
picks.
pull it off. I actually was looking for him to flop, but he's showing off for real.
no, I picked him
But
to
you
win
right,
the
he ain't
division.
throwing in no trash. He ain't throwing in no trash.
No. And
right.
he got a running back.
With the couple minutes
Yeah,
we got
and
left.
he got a couple of running backs.
With the couple minutes we got left, let's get to Tony's top 5 real quick.
Talking about them Cowboys.
You should have
All right,
never
this
started.
week, top 5. We're gonna start the top 5 with the
Cowboys.
Houston Texans.
Wow.
Texans
Yeah.
4-1, but I do think that they have everything. They had that bad week where they lost the one game, but I do think picking up from last year, they have everything that they need to continue. Number 4, I got the Ravens. They're the only 2-loss team on my top 5, but if you look at them, they are a top 5 team, and they were 2
They should be
plays
undefeated.
away. They should be undefeated.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
in that case, they would be my number 1 team. But because they got the 2 losses, they are where they are. Next, the Detroit Lions. Notwithstanding what happened last week, because that game was different on some different energy. But
You
they're
ain't got to
putting it
talk
all
about that,
together.
Tony. Stop tripping, man.
I'm just saying they was on some different energy. But they have the defense. Now I am a little worried about Hockenson being out. But we'll see. Number 2, we got the Chiefs. I almost wanted to slide them down further because I just haven't really seen it, but they didn't lose last week because they didn't play. So they didn't look bad last week. And then the number 1 team I still have as the Minnesota Vikings. Defensively, hey, man, you can talk about Flores all you want to, not being a great head coach, but he is a great DC. He got them boys playing, and there's nothing you can do with Jefferson, especially now that Addison is back and you can't just load up and guard him. They are a great team. I am so surprised. I picked them to finish 3rd in their own division, and they might very well win it. So that's my top 5.
All right. Y'all got anything? Y'all got anything with that?
Hey,
Agree or don't
right
agree?
now, those are the top 5 teams in the NFL in that order.
In that order. All right. Al, would you agree?
Hey, he hit it on the he busted wide open this week. I got to get to him.
Real
Can't
So what
quick,
complain
you got
about
to
that.
say? What you got to say?
I think you did good. I think you did good
Okay.
on them 5
Okay.
teams. You really ain't got
Can't
nothing to really
complain,
say
man.
about that. I do got a quick question for y'all before we get out of here. We're gonna answer this as a speed round on that. Listen, on the who is going to win each division right now as it sits? First of all, we're gonna go with the AFC East. We got the Bills, Dolphins, Jets, Patriots. Who you think gonna take it?
Bills.
Yeah, Bills.
Bills, you
They
think Bills
just
gonna
picked up
take it?
Amari Cooper too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Bills gonna take it. All right, real quick.
Yeah.
NFC West, Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders. Y'all got Chiefs?
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Chiefs. Even no need
Chiefs.
to discuss that one.
All right, AFC North, Ravens, Steelers, Bengals, Browns.
Ravens.
Ravens, they do look good.
Yeah.
AFC South, Texas, Colts, Titans, Jaguars.
Texans.
Texans.
All right, I'm missing one, aren't I?
Yeah, you missing the North
missing
and the
the-
AFC.
Oh, but we already
Oh, no.
feel like the Washington
The
gonna
NFC?
win the NFC East.
Yeah. I think they will.
Ain't
They
It's
need
still a
somebody
toss-up
other than
for real.
McLaurin to step up, though. You know what I'm saying? Like when they
Yo,
guard
man.
McLaurin, the offense don't look as good. You know what I'm saying? They
Yo.
need some help. Like they should be traded. They should have been the ones trying to be in on Devontae Adams. They should have been the ones trying to be in on Amari Cooper. They should have been the ones trying to go get Brandon Ayuk. Like if they had somebody to play beside Terry McLaurin, I would actually pick them to not just win the division, but to make some noise in the playoffs and possibly the NFC Championship game.
And I'm
They
not
gonna make
saying
some
they haven't
noise.
improved drastically over last year, but I think the only way they actually win is with the help of Philadelphia Cowboys and Giants beating up each other, putting them in that position where they actually will win the division. I think Philadelphia actually can put it together and still take this division.
I don't see it.
Well, hey,
I don't see
once
it
they
with
fire
Philly.
their coach. Once they fire their coach, yep. You
All right,
also
last
gotta
thing
do
I
the,
had on here,
NFC
man.
West.
Colorado
NFC
lost
A
last
heartbreaker.
week, but they played a
Ooh,
good
yeah,
game,
yeah.
man.
We
Just a
did.
tough
I was
team.
impressed.
My question to you though is, you think Travis Hunter is playing too many snaps?
Nope.
I
They
think
got to get
so.
hurt every year,
I
man.
think so, man.
Nope.
I think you're playing too many,
And,
man.
and here's why I don't think he's playing too many
I feel
snaps.
like
Think about this, man. This dude just finished playing high school ball. He went to an academy in Florida where they're playing all the best high schools, and he never left the field in high school. The game is the same game. It's just that the people you're playing against are better. If they gave guys opportunities to do this, he probably wouldn't be the only person who's capable of doing it. Now, maybe no one else would do it as well, but there are guys who are capable of doing this. And when he does need a rest, they let him come out for a play or two. He gets some rest and he want to go back in. That has nothing to do with why he's getting hurt. He's getting hurt because he's a little dude, man. Like Travis Hunter is small. He's frail. He's like Jalen Daniels playing cornerback and receiver. You know what I'm saying? He's small. So that's why if he take a good hit, that's why he gets hurt.
All right, you think he playing too many snaps, Howard?
No. Got him perfect where he at, man. No, do not.
All right,
He got
Put
that.
it this way.
He
Every
got that
snap
it
he's
factor,
off
man.
the field,
He got
there's a
that
bigger
it
chance for
factor,
them to
man.
lose.
say that again.
I say every time he go off the field, it increases their chances of losing.
Every single time.
He is single-handedly making his team respectable.
Every single time.
Elliot.
I think you're playing too many snaps. That means to counter what Tony just said. I really think if you give him a little rest, he's gonna be more productive.
How can he be more
Either
productive?
side of the ball.
How can he be more productive? He really ain't playing defense because people scared to go his way. He get like 4-5 balls in his 10-mile radius. 10-yard radius per game. So he's just out there to be what Dion was. Just cut that side of the field off. Don't throw it near him.
And I agree. And I actually think that's the only reason why he's playing both ways, because he's playing under Dion. And on any other team, He's gonna play wide receiver or DB.
I don't know, man.
Tony,
When
you
you
just
special,
said
buddy.
it. There's so many
When
other
you
players
special,
out there that could do the same thing.
when you
Yes,
special,
but
buddy, it's a
no
difference.
one on that team can do the same thing that he does on either side of the ball. There's not a
Not
better
on that
receiver
team.
as a matter,
On
but
other
that's my
teams.
point. That's my point. If he went to another team, he would probably, I say on all but maybe 6 teams in college football, he would be both the best wide receiver and the best cornerback.
But
on
would
that
he
team.
play every snap on another team?
I don't think so. I think he.
The reason, hold
receiver
on,
would
you
be
know
it.
why? You know why I say yeah? 3 letters, NIL. Let one coach say, "No, I'm not playing you," and he like this. All right, I'm out. I'm going somewhere where they gonna let me play because I want to play both sides of the ball. Players got control now, man.
Can't beat that one there. Neither one of y'all, Bishop. You can't beat that one there. That's
I
a sale right there.
I think it's an easy beat, but if you say so, you know.
No,
How
he
you
can't.
think?
No,
How you gonna beat
no,
that?
he.
Because I
If
think
you
Tony,
don't-
I think Tony made the argument when he first started talking. Tony said that if they would let him, there'll be many people who will play both
Right.
sides of the ball. They may not
Yes.
play it as well, but they play both sides of the ball.
Right.
But we don't see it. That's
But
what he
the
just
fact that
said.
they
He
don't-
just am I not right,
Hold
Elliot? On that, he said that.
Exactly.
What
That's
are
what
their
he just
names?
said.
What's their
No,
name?
you can't. I can't make that. You got to ask Tony that. Tony made that
No,
statement.
I'm
not
telling
me.
you. I'm
What?
telling you, Bishop. He just said. He
I
just
don't
said
agree with Tony, so I don't have to give you the names.
the first.
Wait. You don't
Hey,
think
I
there's
don't have
other
to agree
players
with
who-
Tony. I don't agree with what he's saying.
But he just ended the statement with NIL. That means wherever
I
he
know.
goes,
Yeah, but
he's
that,
got. He's
no.
He's gonna have that in his own contract. This is what I want to do.
No, what I'm saying is, why ain't nobody else doing it on no other teams if other people?
Because
can
they
get
ain't him. They're not Travis Hunter.
But that's
They're
not
not-
what Tony just said.
No. The last
That-
cornerback and wide receiver who played both ways to the level that he's doing it is Charles Woodson.
Charles
Won the
Woodson.
Heisman. Hunter is a Heisman candidate because he's doing it as well as Charles Woodson did.
And
Although
you
Charles
saying,
Woodson was better against
and
the
you
run.
saying that there's nobody else that can play both ways?
Not
Because
to
you
the
just finished
Heisman
telling me they
level.
do it all the time with the best high school people that has ever played, and the game is the same. It's just faster.
Man, hey, listen. I don't watch high school games.
Howard, don't
where
duck your head now.
After a turnover, nobody leaves the field. The quarterback
I'm
go
agreeing
back
with
to
Tony,
safety. Get back. Dude,
I'm
come on, man.
with Tony with this one.
So you
Yeah,
think
man.
another coach? You think another coach will let him play every snap?
I
Yes.
think it's just
He
Dion.
doesn't play every snap. He plays.
I mean, I'm talking about he
Then
play
other
every
coaches
snap
don't
on
have
offense and defense.
Oh, so you
he
saying
doesn't.
he plays?
Oh, okay,
he plays
maybe I'm okay then. I stand corrected. He don't play every snap on
He
offense and
come out
defense.
when
No.
he tired.
He
Like
doesn't.
if he
He
goes
doesn't
to
play
run
every
a go
snap.
route, if he runs a go route and they don't throw him the ball, he comes out and rests just like every other wide receiver, and then comes back in when he like, Coach, I'm good. He's
Hold
playing
on.
it like every other wide receiver.
I know Tony, but you act like he also not playing it like every other DB.
But he out there watching on defense half the time.
So you think while he out there watching, he ain't exude no energy?
No, he is, man. But this dude is in
Right.
immaculate shape, bro. This dude
He
is.
ain't.
He's
Now
a
you just finished
world-class
telling me
athlete.
he's small and he get hurt all the time.
No, he's small. I know y'all say he get hurt. I say the only reason why he would get hurt is because he's small. He don't get hurt all the time. As a matter of fact,
What you mean he
got
don't get hurt all the time? What season in college has he
Hold on.
not been hurt?
He did not get hurt in Jackson State.
I think he did get hurt in Jackson State.
He got hurt last year off of a dirty play,
Okay.
Yeah.
a straight dirty play, and then he was healthy the rest of the season. He got banged up this week because he was coming and he took a big hit because he was coming across the middle and he got banged up. He hurt his shoulder, but he stayed in the game.
All right. Well, I mean, we'll see. I think they got the man in the game too much. I mean, I think they need him. I think they need him to be in the game.
Yeah.
I think he plays phenomenal while he's in the game
Yeah,
on both sides of the
Man, I
ball.
understand that. I understand that.
I think he's the both. I think he's the best player in college football, in my opinion. But you can't. It's a reason why it ain't many people that do it, and I think it would.
Right.
It
There's
could
a
be
reason.
more people who could do it.
Jerry Jack did it.
Who?
Jerry Jack, not Jerry Jack. Jerry Jack, the basketball player. Jack, that played running back. I mean, he played linebacker for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He was a running back and a
In
middle
college.
linebacker for UCLA. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got 3 in the history almost of college football.
A lot of them can't do it. How about that?
I think a lot of them
Right.
can do it. I think a lot of
I think
people who
a lot
go
of
to
them
college
can't do it.
who play back defense, who play defense and offense in high school, they play good enough to play it in college, but they get to college and them coaches be like, no, you're not playing both sides of the ball. You're gonna specialize on
Right.
one or the other.
Yes.
I
You
agree.
can tell every other player that. This dude came in there with it in his mind that this is what I want. Notice this dude went to Jackson State because the big boys that was recruiting him was telling him they was going to pick a side. Deion told him
Right.
from the very beginning.
I know,
That-
Tony, that's the whole argument that Elliott just
That's the
made a
whole
few
argument.
minutes ago. That is
Because he
the
ain't going to
argument
Alabama,
that
he ain't going
Elliott
to
just
Georgia
made
or
is he's
Tennessee.
doing
No,
this
no, no.
because of
And
Deion.
State. Right.
Your statement just
Right.
now was the big
No,
boys
no, no,
said
no, no,
that
no,
they
no.
wasn't going to do it.
No. And here's my point. Because of NIL, if a big boy wanted him now, the big boy would have to acquiesce or he going somewhere else. That's my point.
You think them big boys really care like that?
I think right
But
now
no.
Georgia would take him in a heartbeat because he would
better
instantly be the
believe
best.
it.
He would
You better
instantly
believe
You
be
it.
think
the
Georgia will
quarterback
take them and play them on both sides like Deion do?
both sides of the ball
Yeah.
right now. As a matter of
Yeah.
fact, if he went to Alabama, Saban ain't there no more. If he went to Alabama, both sides of the ball. Can you imagine what
I don't think
Alabama's
so.
offense would look like with him and Williams? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. They would play
Man, I
him on
think
both
that's
sides
just
of the ball
listen,
right
man.
now.
The
Right
man.
now.
I understand it's a hard decision because he is great at both sides, so it's hard to pick one
He
because
is.
he is good at both sides.
Right.
But man, you can't.
But
It's not.
no, how can no?
And that
if
would
you're
be
a
one of the
coach-
reasons
wait,
right
wait,
there
wait, wait.
because of his
No.
size.
So if you're a coach, you have this is your team,
Right.
and you line up all of your wide receivers, and you have Hunter, and then you line up all of your corners, and you have Hunter. Who are you telling, the OC or the DC, that they can't have the best player on the team?
It ain't about
I'm
but you
telling
keep
the
talking. You
defense.
not forgetting
I
he's
think he a better
playing.
wide receiver.
You're not forgetting he's playing another side of the ball though. I would agree with you. Now you're saying,
Which one?
Offense.
Which one are you
oh, I
telling
don't know.
can't
I
have?
don't know. I don't know.
That's
I
my
think
point.
For
all
me,
of they're
he's
gonna
a-
say,
he's
"Hey,
a
coach,
better
I
wide
can
receiver
use
than
him."
a DB. And he's good
You
at
say
both,
what?
but I think he's a better wide receiver than he is a DB.
I do too, but he's probably the best cover corner I've seen in college in a whole lot of years. He the only one out there that ain't doing a whole bunch of holding and stuff like that. I think that's going to translate to the league because most of those college corners get called for a lot of pass interference calls for their first, year or so in the league because they get used to not being able to grab and stuff like that. He doesn't play like that. He has very good instincts. He knows routes. He reads them like a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Reading the field. It would be hard to not let him play. And then if nothing else, maybe he doesn't start at receiver, but when they go 3 wide, he comes in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't think there's any
That's different.
team.
That's different.
I don't think there's any college team right now, after seeing what he's done in Colorado, that if he were on their team right now, he wouldn't be doing the same thing.
the
I don't-
problem
and I
is,
say,
see,
That's
the
just like
problem
some of the
is
linebackers playing fullback.
But
They
the
don't do it every
problem-
down.
Listen, this is the issue though. You get so comfortable with him and used to him. Now what? You ain't got him. You running the man on. Look, man, that gotta take a toll on you, man.
You do got
Man,
him. What do you mean, Bishop?
Yeah,
Why
but
you
this
ain't got him?
dude- This dude already got a hyperbaric chamber, bro. This dude
Why you ain't got
already
him?
doing the stuff that LeBron does for his body.
I
He
understand,
playing
but
this week. He playing this week. So why you ain't got him?
okay, all right, we'll see how he is this week. We'll see you. I mean, we'll see. I hope he do
Man,
well. I'm just saying, man.
He didn't get injured. He got hurt. Like he took a hit.
He took a
got
hit.
Hurt.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah, he take another one of them next week. He be the same thing. You take another one of them next week. You know what I'm saying? The hits come every week, man. It's
If they can
football.
catch him,
They coming every
if
Huh?
they can catch him,
Yeah,
if
somebody
they
caught
can
him.
catch him.
Somebody caught him. They'll catch him. He gonna get hit. It's like boxing. You can't think you gonna get in there and take no hit. You gonna get hit. You gonna take him. And that boy got to get some weight on him, man.
You know they gonna build some mass on him regardless. He gonna get it up there. It's gonna be all right with him.
And they say he a worker too. They say he a worker. They say
Yes, he's the hardest worker there.
They say he a worker too. I know, but could you imagine? Not only is he playing like that in practice, he playing like that in the game. He on the weight room hard. He running. I mean, come on, man. I know you young, but your body can't take but so much.
But you know what he ain't doing?
Bishop.
He ain't hanging out and going out and all of that stuff. He going home. He's sleeping in his hyperbaric
Don't he got a
chamber,
baby?
He's eating right. Oh,
I don't know.
Let me find that out.
No.
Yeah, I think he one of the ones that got a child.
She came
All
to
right.
the crib.
All right. So that's good, man. So we hopefully. Well, I'm just saying he ain't just practicing. You know what I'm saying? He doing a lot of stuff.
Doing some other thing.
I'm saying you telling me the man is in his hyperbolic chamber or just right after he leave the field. Yeah, I'm just saying, but TJ, man. What? I mean, I'm just telling you the truth.
Yeah.
Hey, man, the man gotta get. Hey, man, he can't play like that, man. That boy is good, man. He is good, man. I just don't
Hey,
want
listen. He take time off from, between February and April to do extracurricular things.
Yeah,
then he
and
turn
the
it back
boys
on.
and he got his head on right as far as you right. He is taking care of his body. They say he don't eat, he don't party, I think he a 4-point something grade point. I think the dude he's phenomenal.
He don't smoke, he don't drink, he don't do
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, all right, but he just need to play one side of not one side of the ball.
That's
Just
the real deal.
it sounds like to me
Take
that
some
he's
plays off. Just take some
plays
plays
off,
off.
man. Just take some plays off. If it's first down and something, you might need to sit out and I don't know.
Yeah. Go
I don't
big,
know.
run 2 tights and run the ball. You know what I'm saying? Get a
Do
man a
something.
break.
You do something. All right, but I think Colorado still played well in that game, man. And I think they
should have won.
I think they should have won too. I think they should have won too. I think really, man, they got a good team, man. I think they got a good team.
Yeah, they way better than it was last year. You could tell.
Better than they was last year.
Yeah.
You don't think they were better than they was last year, Tom? Oh, because you said you was gonna be there because you predicted that.
I've been telling y'all been trashing Colorado all year. This dude said they gonna win 4 games.
What I'm saying is they're better than it was last year. They're only going to win in probably 2 more games. That's it.
They're going to a bowl this year, bro.
If you can go with 6 wins, then yeah. But that's it. They
got a chance to get 2 of them.
They didn't come up with that win. They needed that win for real.
No,
but
remember 2 weeks ago, we went through their schedule. This one I told you was one of the ones that I thought they were going to lose. Number 1, Kansas State is the ranked team. But then also they're going back from that loss last year. The same way Nebraska got them because they beat them last year. They came in with that Lions energy, and you know what I'm saying?
Do y'all think Colorado would have been ranked if they had won this game?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know. I don't know.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, the voters was waiting on them because the week before they got some votes. They didn't make the top 25, but they had some votes.
Boise State is 25, so what were they going to be at?
People don't respect Boise State. They want to give it to Colorado. Boise State don't really play nobody, right? Colorado is at least in the Big 12. So if they had that record without this loss with wins over 2 top 25 teams, they would be ranked.
Well, I'm rooting for them, man. Hopefully they can get it together, man. All right, Howard, we went when we got our 15 minutes back.
We ain't talking about basketball. We talk about basketball next time.
We talk about basketball. What's
about
going on? They ain't really doing nothing, Howard. Ain't nothing going on.
They just running sets.
You see Paul George just hyperextended his knee, right?
Oh yeah, he's fine. He didn't even limp off. They just didn't put him back.
What do you mean he's fine? He ain't never fine.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
What he did, that hyperextended, it was more of a, you get that initial scare, like, oh, and then
Yeah, that's
but then
initial
he
scale
went-
for everybody else, not for Paul George. He won't play till the season starts.
Oh no, he probably won't. Joel ain't playing no more.
Well, Joel
Right.
Joel is precautionary.
Yeah.
The same with PG.
Paul
Joel-
George hurt.
Joel played that first game and his knee swelled up.
Yeah, and he said he won't play no more.
So they
No
took
more
him out.
preseason. Yep.
They wasn't playing him no more the preseason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
a problem though.
Hey, look, in the NBA, how many teams
Why?
you think realistically right now can win the championship?
7,
Wow.
maybe
Wow.
8.
Wow.
Because I think Milwaukee is that maybe for me.
Hey,
But
Bishop,
I think
one.
the Knicks could definitely win. Who?
All right, man. Look, we
The
appreciate
Celtics
y'all
really?
for listening.
Whatever.
One.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something though. I'm gonna tell y'all something though about Boston. They gave them guys motivation this year, man. They treated them
They
bad,
did.
man.
They did, but here's the only problem. This is the only reason I'm not just rubber stamping Boston to just go run through, man. Let's not act like Porzingis ain't a big chip, right? And you want to sit here and talk about Paul George fragile. We sitting here talking about Joel Embiid. Porzingis is a big dude having lower extremity injuries. They don't just stop.
Yeah.
And so if he's not in it, yes, Boston is still a great team, but they're not a 5 all-star lining up.
Yeah,
out there.
but he gonna get hurt early and be ready for the playoffs though.
Well, he ain't even coming back till maybe January.
Why? He got hurt again
Yeah.
last year?
No, he had surgery
off
after
season
last
30.
year.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he this be perfect for him then. Yeah, he'll be off.
Maybe. I hope so. I really do because I like Porzingis. I've always I thought he got a raw deal in New York and in Dallas.
We're gonna be fine. I'm telling you.
Okay.
They done messed around and
They done
and
messed
tried
around
to
and gave
destroy
the
Tatum.
championship team motivation, man. They act like they the underdogs.
Telling you,
Hey, yo,
man.
man. And then wait, here's one thing that I wanna ask y'all, man, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm getting like this. The Jason Tatum hate is a little bit ridiculous for me. Talk about he can't get it done. He can't get it done. He can't get it done. Other than Tim Duncan and Magic Johnson, name somebody 26 and under who has led their team to win rings. Go ahead, I'll wait.
Well, first of all, I mean, I might feed into the Jason Tatum hate, but I don't think Jason Tatum is that person. I say Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown. I don't think it's Jason Tatum. I think
Why you wouldn't say
Brown,
that?
I think Jaylen Brown led the team.
No, Jason Tatum led the team in scoring.
I ain't even talking about scoring. I'm talking about. I
But
think
that's how you
Jaylen
got to get
Brown
there.
lead
Listen,
the-
that's how you got to get there.
Oh,
I know it depends on games.
So you talking about
the last
scoring?
game that they played, the last game that they played, because everybody was up for discussion. Thought Jason Tatum, but because of the game he played, he was going to get the
Who got the
player
MVP?
MVP.
Who got the MVP?
Hey man, the
Jaylen
score
Brown.
was 5-4.
I mean, who got 5?
But who got the
Who got 5 and who got 4?
The person who benefited from some writers hating on Jason Tatum because they just don't like him.
Why was they
So you
able
say
to?
he
Why
didn't
was he
earn
able
it?
to get the benefit?
No,
So you saying
what
he
I'm
didn't earn
saying
the
is
MVP?
I'm okay with it being a toss-up. However, to
I'm
disrespect
good
the
with it.
man as if it was 9-0 on the votes.
I'm
was
not saying
5-4.
disrespectful. I'm just saying that's just proof that who really led the team. That's all.
Not necessarily.
There
He
ain't
did
nothing.
lead the
Listen,
team in
listen.
scoring.
Between
He
Shaq,
did
between
lead the
Shaq
team
and
in
Kobe,
scoring. He
between
did lead
LeBron and Dwayne, it ain't no shade that Dwayne was the second one on the team. That still mean Dwayne's great. It just mean LeBron was the leader on
It's
the
okay
team.
to be Robin.
It's okay to be Robin. It's okay to be Pippen. Ain't nothing wrong with Pippen.
Well, look, they
Ain't
don't
nothing
care
wrong with
anyway, so it don't matter.
Who don't care?
Neither one of them care.
Yeah, I'm not saying. I'm not saying
Well,
they
who
do.
you fooling?
I
What
don't
you
know
mean,
if
who am I
they
fooling?
care.
Tatum took that personal.
Jason Tatum took the
Hey,
Olympic stuff
Hey,
personal.
Tatum
that
took
was
that
kind of
person
messed
both.
up.
There you go, Bishop.
That was kind
He
of
took
messed
the
up,
Olympic
and I'm
person.
still mad at Lisa Salters because they gave the award to Brown, and the first person they put the mic in his mouth is Tatum. That was grimy. It
It
was.
was.
I mean,
It was.
you trying to start something at that point. And that's all this.
I think
has
it's
been.
inevitable.
It's been
I think they're gonna. It's gonna. The media gonna mess them up, man.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
hey.
crazy
But
too,
if that's
bro.
the case,
Why?
it should have been done.
No, it take years for that. Ask Scottie Pippen.
No, it don't. No, it ain't gonna
it
take no
takes-
years.
it
It
takes a little bit of while.
It might be when they have
Hey.
the documentary.
Right.
Yeah,
Hey,
when they
hey,
got
Howard,
We're
remember,
gonna get it.
You
Howard,
know what I'm
remember,
saying? It might be
We're
when
gonna
they
get
had the
it.
documentary, but it's coming out, buddy.
It's
The
coming.
Jordan Pippen hate didn't come until Jordan left and Pippen had a chance to be the man. And now he like this dude coming back. Well, I'm equally the man as you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
that's when it started.
Brown got the MVP, buddy. He led the team. I'm sorry to say that, y'all.
Yeah,
So,
he
Jason-
won't this year.
Yeah, he
Jason
might
Tatum
not. He
going
might
scorch.
not.
Jason
Jason
Tatum
Tatum got.
going
Jason
scorch
Tatum
first.
got. I was going to say he got more reason, but see, they didn't even pick Brown up when they had a chance.
Nah, man. No,
Yeah.
they didn't pick Brown up. See, what everybody's not realizing, and the stuff is coming out. The team had already been picked. The alternates had already been picked. It's not like once somebody dropped, they were going to go and pull someone.
I don't know why not. You don't do that for. Listen, all of that don't apply to the MVP of the league. I mean, of the finals. That don't apply. Your team that you had picked, and you definitely can't go and get somebody else from the same team.
From the same team, man.
How you gonna
But
get
he
somebody
was-
from the
he
same
was-
team and don't get
He
the
was
MVP?
already the alternate.
It don't make no difference. I don't
That's
care.
disrespectful, right
I don't
there.
care.
The other two-
I don't care
other
if he
two
was
didn't know about that
if he been to practices and they all had a rotation. If a spot come open, you gotta get the MVP
here's
of the
the thing.
finals.
You
Here's the
gotta
thing.
get the MVP.
The stuff is coming out now. The stuff is coming out. So the two that they were going to pick between was Paolo Banchero and White. What happened was
Okay.
Halliburton was already hurting. He was coming back. That's why when Halliburton won't get in minutes, it won't no thing. It was because he was recovering. So they wanted to go and get another guard because Halliburton was set to be that backup for Steph.
Stick with the first thing. Don't say they wanted to get another guard.
Yes, that's why they wanted to go and get another
What position
guard.
does Jaylen Brown play?
He's not a point guard. He's a
I don't
wing.
understand. Listen, man. At this age, you talking about a top 6 player in the NBA,
In
No,
the-
top
we're not.
10,
No,
huh?
we're not. We're not.
He should have been in there, Bishop. It's
Of
just that
course
simple.
he should have been
I
in there.
love
He should have been in
Jaylen
there.
Brown, but he is not a top. He's not a top 10 player in the NBA.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
There's too many
Jaylen Brown.
great
See,
players,
he don't.
man. Okay. Wait, Jaylen Brown or Luka?
Luka.
Okay, Jaylen Brown. So let's go ahead and get Joker and Giannis, and we'll get them out of the way. Okay, so let's go. KD.
You don't have to go no more. He might not be a top
All right.
10. Yeah,
Right,
but he
but
top
this is
15.
Right.
Okay,
but-
okay then. Is White top 10? Is White
No,
top
here's the
15?
thing.
That's
No,
who they
Watch
picked.
this. Watch this.
Nope.
Watch this. They benched like White played
White what?
2 minutes. Listen, he played 2 minutes in one of those games, right? But he did get 2 minutes. The thing is, White got his 2 minutes set over there, and there was no thing. There were no cameras in his face saying you're not playing, whatever. It was going to be that. So if you think they did that with Jason Tatum not playing, what if the rotation didn't fit Brown? And now you got the Finals MVP not getting no playing. You don't think people have been running their face about
Yeah,
that?
but I don't
They
think.
tried to
Yeah,
put
but I don't
together
think they.
They
I don't,
could've found
but I
out.
don't. Yeah, but I don't
They
think
could've
that's the
found
reason
out.
they picked him. I don't think they did not
That
pick him
is-
because they didn't feel like they was gonna play him.
No. White is a Team USA guy. This is his third international. He played in the Olympics, the last gold they won, and then he played in the World Championship. He's a Team USA guy. That's why he was one of the first alternates. He was going to be there. It had nothing
don't
to
make-
do
it
with
don't
Brown
make-
at all.
It don't make no difference though, Tone. It don't make no difference. I don't care if that was your plan. You gotta break your plan when you get a spot
For the MVP.
for the MVP of the league, and then you turn
Listen.
around and pick somebody on his team. You can't
I'm
do
shocked
that.
that
was
Kawhi was on the
unfortunate.
team. I'm
was
shocked Kawhi
unfortunate.
was picked to be on the team.
No, so the thing was Kawhi. It was they were honoring the players who have never gone to play for Team USA, the big guys who were aging out, the Hall of Famers. They were putting them all together.
So why?
that
So
was
why?
one
So
thing.
why? So why is that can be a reason you do something, but then don't pick up Jaylen Brown?
Because Kawhi wasn't going to be complaining about not playing a lot of minutes either, because Kawhi is nursing knee injuries.
Why do you think? But how do you? Why? I don't think they thought Jaylen Brown was going to be complaining about minutes. Do you think that?
No, Jaylen Brown been running his mouth about Team USA for a while. I think
what was he saying? What was he saying about him?
No. Just in general about the not being picked up times before, stuff like that, having beef. And what he said was, it's because I'm too outspoken. They don't want me.
That's probably why they didn't pick him.
Right. But what I'm saying is, when you do that, we can't make it about basketball now and say we didn't pick the best basketball player. It's obviously something other than basketball.
Okay, that's fine. They're
he
wrong, but
Nike
I can. But
he wasn't a Nike guy. It's another reason. He wasn't a Nike guy.
And he talked bad about Nike too.
Yeah, he needed to talk bad about him, but he needed to. But he's
all
speaking
that's fine.
truth,
I'm okay with them saying. I'm okay with them saying, listen, he ain't a good fit because of his attitude. I'm okay with that. But don't.
But
tell
he had
me,
no attitude.
Listen, I don't think he had one. I think he should have been
He
picked.
didn't have no attitude.
I'm just saying, well, whatever the reason Tony just said, he just said about he talked bad about USA and he talked bad and Nike, all that. I'm okay, just say that. But don't tell me White is a better pick than Jaylen Brown because he was in the alternate. Don't tell me that.
White is a better fit.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
There were games that White's contributions were absolutely, in this Olympics, they were absolutely important. No, he's not going to be the one scoring, and they don't have to worry about White coming down and I ain't touched the ball in a while, so I'm just going to jack up a shot. Young players tend to do that. Jaylen Brown has done that.
How old is White?
White is almost 30.
And how old is Jaylen Brown?
But I think he's 27.
Yeah, that's that, man. Come on, man. Ain't no big difference in that. They didn't pick the man because they had some personal reason.
No, he didn't pick the man because the squad wasn't set up for him to be the need.
Jaylen Brown is a toolbox guy. He could do everything.
Yeah, but he doesn't. That's my
what don't he do?
So, So you're not gonna they started this way back after Allen Iverson and all of them lost. They were trying to put together what they call team. They say when you put all stars together and have no role players, it doesn't make for a good team. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm saying that's what Team USA has been trying to do. They want some role players.
They almost role played themselves out of a goal.
Almost.
They almost role played themselves out of a goal trying to not have Jaylen Brown. I think Jaylen Brown could have helped them.
Had they lost this, I don't think Jaylen Brown would have been the difference in them winning it.
Hey, I don't know about that.
Because he doesn't even shoot as well as White. Not from a percentage standpoint.
I don't know if I agree with that.
No, I don't know about it. Look at the stats. He don't shoot as well as White.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you were right about the shooting the stats, but there's some. But White is not.
No, I was just making one thing: a spot up corner three or wing.
How much time? How much minutes? How much time did White play? How much time did he play?
I mean, he only averaged like 10, 11 points.
That's a lot for the USA, the Olympic team.
He didn't
though.
average 10.
He couldn't have averaged 10 points.
I think he averaged.
No, I'm talking about with the Celtics.
Oh, right.
Right. You know why he averaged 10 and 11 points?
He averaged more than that, though, bro. Stop it.
No, but regardless, Howard, the reason why is because he's playing a role. He's not going to step on Brown and step on Tatum because they are the stars of the team. So he's playing his role. Team USA wanted role players. That's why Drew Holiday is the best role player in the NBA, period. That's why they wanted him.
All that's fine, but you can't lead the MVP of the league off.
Oh, I don't know why you can't.
Yeah, I mean they did. They did, but evidently you can, but they did. But you can't do it.
Wait,
only thing I'm saying is he just gave them guys motivation. Now they mad at the world. The whole Celtics team is mad at the world.
Team USA didn't never go take Iguodala after he was the finals MVP.
Because him being finals MVP and Jaylen Brown being finals MVP is two different MVPs, and you know it.
It is.
That ain't even the same
true.
caliber of him. That's like saying Robert Horry got 7 rings,
Yes.
so he ought to be
But-
recognized.
Here's the thing: your MVP didn't lead his team in scoring in the finals that he won.
Iguodala is not the same.
No.
As
But what I'm saying
Jaylen
is
Brown MVP.
Brown versus what Tatum did. Tatum led them in scoring, and he had more rebounds than Brown.
And still, Iguodala
But
is not Brown.
Who had the better shooting percentage?
The better shooting percentage was Jaylen Brown.
Not only that, it don't even make a difference. Iguodala and Jaylen Brown is not comparable MVPs. Well, everybody know that. I don't know. He got that for guarding LeBron. That's all he did was the whole series was guard LeBron, and he didn't do that well. To my opinion, Brown probably averaged 30 points in that playoff, and he got the MVP for letting the guy go 30 and 10. He said they got the MVP. Hey, man, we go.
Hey, Bishop, but you got to look at it. Then somebody else would have been trying to check him. He would have probably scored 40. Make a difference.
I don't think he would have scored no more than what he scored. I just think he got.
Yes, he would have. Yes, he would.
How much more could he have scored? He probably averaged 30 in there. How many you were 32?
Hey,
What, he gonna get 32? I mean, how much more? How much more do he got to do?
He might have averaged 35.
I
He
just
might
said
have-
What
40.
yeah, you were 35. Okay,
I
Iguodala.
said 40.
It ain't like he
I
Jordan
said
or
40.
somebody in there.
Yeah, he is not. He is
Hey,
not
man,
averaging
let's
no
stop.
40.
See,
Hey, man, Elliot.
It's too late.
All right, we'll go. I mean, we out of here
God,
now,
man,
Howard.
y'all
Hey,
was
I'm
gonna
just
say
saying,
something.
look, only thing I was saying is they gave Celtics some motivation for the rest of this season
Yeah.
to
Yes.
come at the league.
Now, if
His own.
only they can give me the guarantee that Porzingis is going to be healthy toward the end of the year.
To
when
end
they
of the
go to
year, right.
I don't even
And
know if they
Then
need him, Tony.
then I'll feel that way.
I don't know
Huh?
if they need him neither. I think he's
don't
good.
know.
I think
Chip
he
Davis.
puts him in that unbeatable
These boys gonna
category.
be
Wait a minute.
hype
Hey, man, you
all
roll
season.
out there
all
with
season.
Cornette and Hauser having to play big minutes, guarding you. Man, the Knicks are not trash, man. The Knicks, the 76ers are
Listen,
not trash,
I don't
man.
think nobody gonna
The-
be able to handle Tatum.
No,
and
but what
Jaylen
I'm saying
Brown.
is they don't, man, listen.
Ain't Drew
don't
Holiday on that
disrespect-
team too?
Yes.
But Drew
Yeah, I
Holiday
don't
don't guard centers.
Hey, Tatum working out right now after
Yeah,
the game.
Tatum working out now.
Yeah, but is Tatum gonna be guarding Cat? Is Tatum gonna be the one guarding Giannis? Is Tatum gonna be the
Yeah,
one
but I
guarding
mean,
Joel
they
Embiid?
can't go. They ain't gonna score but 28 points. Whoever you put out there, they ain't gonna score 60.
Right, but Cornette is not gonna match that.
That's what I'm
You
saying. You don't
need
have to match it.
Porzingis.
Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday, and Tatum gonna be enough.
Hey, man, listen.
Scoring.
Howard, you watch the series, you know that impact that Porzingis had on Game 1 was huge.
I mean, it was huge. But I'm
It
saying
was
is,
huge.
Philadelphia can't beat them
When he didn't play,
without a center. Without
they
Porzingis,
still
they
won.
can't beat them.
They hold on, Howard. They still won, but it was a little shaky. They lost games and they wins were a little shakier without Porzingis because
Well, the
whenever
second
Al
game they blew
Horford
him
had
out,
to
so
go
that
to
wasn't
the
shaky.
bench,
They blew him out. They blew him out in the second game.
It don't make it don't make no difference.
But I'm saying
They can't beat Boston even without Porzingis.
it's pull and plug, man. You got to
No,
these guys
Philadelphia
ready, man.
can't beat Boston without Porzingis, even if they don't
And
have
you don't-
Porzingis.
the Knicks. You don't think the Knicks?
I don't think. Well, I gotta see the Knicks and see what's gonna be for real. Because Cat is like Porzingis to me. I don't trust him for real. But I'm gonna give him a chance.
I don't know why people saying that stuff about not trusting Cat, and you can
Because
tell.
sometimes
it's
he be on the floor. He scored 10, 11 points. How
It's
you gonna
a
be on the score?
narrative. No.
What is
he
this a
had
narrative?
couple- No.
Tony.
He has a.
He should be 25-10 every night.
Every game.
Okay.
In the playoffs
Oh.
last year, Tony, if he would have averaged 25, they would have won that series.
What did he average? Maybe it was more than what I think it was.
Yes, he just had a bad game, but
Oh,
you
yeah,
got to
one game.
lose
So
4.
he had more than one bad game.
He had more than one bad game.
He had more than one bad game, man.
Well, we know he had
He
4.
averaged this year. He averaged 22.
I'm talking about
That's
in
not
the
good.
playoffs.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Playoffs.
Oh, okay.
He averaged 22. Last year in the playoffs, he averaged 21. In 2021, he averaged 25. Like what I mean, like what I'm saying is when you have someone else who's the primary scorer,
22
and-
not
and-
bad. 22 not bad.
yo man, it's
You
not-
need
that
more
is-
than that though, because it's only them two. So he
For
need
your
that.
number 2 score, it is bad.
Yeah. I agree. Now I had to say it because
And
yes, your
he's
number
a
2
big
scorer.
man. He's a big man. To me, that's just my
First
take
of
on
all, he on that 3-point
No,
line.
he's
too
not.
much.
He has to. They would. I mean, Rudy Gobert is camping in the middle.
Yeah, that's
he
true.
can't
That's
be down
true.
there.
That's true. Maybe they should. Maybe he did. No, I don't know. I got to see Cat play for this
I
New
gotta
York
see
team
it.
and see what happened on this New York team. And we'll see.
You-
And they
you like
might
to
be.
spectate.
Yeah, they might be the ones that get him a run. But I think Tibbs might run him in the. He might run him in the.
That's
hole.
what I'm scared of. I'm scared that all of them, like 4 of them, gonna be hurt by the time the playoffs come.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, man, but they lost DiVincenzo, man. And he was a big part of that playoff run that they had last year, too.
Yeah, but
But he
they
ain't Cat
got-
though.
Wait, but you
Huh?
swap DiVincenzo. No, but I'm saying if you take last year, basically you swapping Randall for Cat, upgrade. You swapping DiVincenzo for Miles Bridges. To me, overall, upgrade.
Well, the main thing they're going to be missing is rebounding, man. 'Cause
Now,
what will you put-
losing Hartenstein was big.
Yes.
But here's my thing. I think they're the ones who are going to go get Valanciunas.
Who, the Knicks?
Yeah. I think come December 15th, they're going to get Valanciunas.
Hey, where did PG go, man? Where did Paul George go?
Philly.
Philly. Ooh, I realized that, but I didn't.
That's why I told you they was.
Yeah, I might
So
have to
their
apologize.
lineup-
I might have to apologize to you, Tom.
For what, Bishop? He can't stay healthy either.
I mean
Yeah,
that's a big thing, but
But we're saying the same thing. Porzingis being healthy, they need Porzingis because if we're saying everybody's healthy, then
But
Philly has a chance.
did Philly
We
lose
still won
anything?
without
Did they just get him
Porzingis.
and didn't lose anything?
No, they didn't lose anyone.
They still got Maxey and all.
They got Tyrese Maxey. So they got Tyrese Maxey, Paul George. They picked up Caleb Martin from Miami. They picked up Yabusele, who was balling for France,
That's a
who's
tough
over
team.
there. They still have they got Reggie Jackson. They still have God, what's the little he was
Hey,
playing
what
for Miami
happened
last
with the
year.
what happened with the Clippers? Don't they
I
go
don't
in
know
their
what-
own? Don't they go in their own arena this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they got
Yeah.
Jones.
They still got
Who,
Kawhi.
who is that?
Clippers. The Clippers got Jones playing with, and James Harden said we going back to Harden ball.
Oh, James is still there though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James.
He
Yeah,
signed a
James.
2-year contract.
Hey, watch this. I'm gonna tell you a top 10 center in scoring this year is gonna be Ivica Zubac. Watch.
All right. On
I
that
ain't
note,
saying gonna be a top 10 scorer, but among centers, among the C, he's gonna be top 10 in scoring. Ivica Zubac is because the pick and roll, it almost looked like, well, I was gonna say it looked like the Harden to Capella, but Capella used to get off the ground. Zubac do his Jokic thing, but it still go in. That's the point.
we'll do. All right, fellas. We out. We on over. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Great show tonight, fellas.
You're
Dude.